Should you start dropshipping in 2021? Okay, jokes aside, I don't think dropshipping is dead, but that doesn't mean that it's worth it for you. And in this video, I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons before you go blow a bunch of money on Facebook ads. So a bit of background about me so you know that I'm not just talking out of my ass. My name is Ken and I've been doing dropshipping for the past 2 years and have generated over 7 figures in sales, profitably. And I'm going to give you an unbiased pros and cons list so that you can make the decision of whether you think dropshipping is right for you. Okay, hands down, the biggest pro in dropshipping is not carrying inventory. When you're starting out a business, the biggest expense most people incur is buying their cost of goods. This allows you to focus exclusively on your business development process, and cutting product development allows you to test products very quickly. Okay, so you know how you have that idea in your head that you think is gonna make you millions of dollars? Well, unfortunately, it's impossible to tell whether or not it's going to be a successful product until you've actually tested it. And testing requires time as well as money to invest in making the product. And what happens when that product turns out to be shit? Well, you just lose a bunch of money.
I have a good idea, and no one else thinks so.
Me too! Inflatable pants!
With dropshipping, what it allows you to do is test a product that's similar to what you want to sell and in a niche that's similar to what you want to go into. That way, when time comes for you to manufacture your own product, you have all the experiences and insights you've gained from dropshipping. So the tedious manufacturing startup is oftentimes one of the biggest roadblocks to starting a business. And without it, you get to see what it's like to run a business and learn skills about marketing that you can later on apply even if you decide not to go dropshipping full time. Also, another huge thing is that a lot of other marketing platforms are starting to become mature, such as TikTok and Snapchat. And what I mean by that is that their algorithms are getting better, and that's why they've become more of a viable platform for marketing. And when you pair that with the right skill set, you can scale a store very fast and make a lot of money in a short period of time. However, as a beginner, that's not something you should expect. Okay, so now that we've covered the pros, let's talk about some of the cons, and honestly, I think there's quite a few. Dropshipping has been glorified as a way of making money online fast, which is not the case. And any person trying to sell you a course and tell you otherwise is lying. Dropshipping is actually getting very competitive, but that doesn't mean there's no more money to be made. And as the e-commerce industry continues to rapidly grow, there is going to be a small piece of the pie for all of us. So that just means that the learning curve to get a piece of that pie has become a lot higher, and you need to become a better marketer. So that means you need to invest the proper time and effort into learning marketing platforms as well as proper market research. Okay, and the last part is you need to understand logistics, because shit can hit the fan really fast if you don't have reliable shipping. This is actually where most dropshippers fall, because they only care about the front end and making the sale, but not what happens afterwards. This is why it's super important to buy from reputable AliExpress stores and make sure you build a good relationship with the owner, or else you're gonna end up with a lot of chargebacks and get discouraged. So as soon as you guys start making a decent amount of money, I would highly recommend that you invest your time looking for an agent as well as a third-party logistics center to work with. Even though this is a pretty big leap, I would say it definitely ensures that you have good back end and that you're more reliable for the future. Okay, and if you're just starting out, here are the 3 things I would learn. 1 is how to run Facebook ads. 2 is how to properly set up a store so that people will convert on your site. And 3 is a little bit of email marketing, which goes a long way. There's 100% enough free information online, in my opinion, where you do not need to buy a course from if you're just starting out. And in later videos, I'm going to go more in depth about each of these topics, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow along. Oh, also, if you're good at TikTok, definitely do that as well. There's a lot of stores on TikTok and you could get a lot of inspiration from them. Okay, so the next biggest issue is that Facebook is getting more expensive and stricter. These were my CPMs back in 2008, and these are my CPMs today. And basically what a CPM is how much it costs to show 1,000 people your ad. Also, Facebook has been banning a lot of people, but this isn't gonna be too much of an issue if you follow Facebook's policy and best practices. Okay, so now that we've covered all the pros and cons, I'm gonna give you my own personal opinion on why I think dropshipping is worth it. It's not too late to start dropshipping because there's still winning products to be found every single day. And for me, dropshipping isn't exclusively about money, even though that is an important factor. I think a lot of the experiences I have to gain from doing dropshipping will help me a lot with my future business ventures. Will I do dropshipping forever? Probably not. However, in the next few years, I still believe it's a very lucrative business opportunity, and I believe that the marketing skills that you're able to gain from dropshipping can be transitioned to something that will last forever. Well, I hope you guys gained enough insight onto whether or not you want to start your own dropshipping store, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.